It feels like a long, long time ago, but these Lakers were once considered championship contenders. They were considered to win the West. They were considered to be in first place in the Pacific Division. I mean, come on. LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and they added Russell Westbrook. Everyone thought championship or bust. They basically handed the Lakers the title before we even played a game. They were the preseason favorite. But after months of everything playing out on the court, nothing has gone the Lakers' way. And the only contender the team looks set in for is home court play-in game. Who would have thought? The Lakers came in as a heavy favorite to beat number one in the West, and now they're fighting and clawing for their lives to even get in to a play-in game. To call it all a disappointment would be both obvious and an understatement. It wasn't ridiculous to think that the Lakers would have challengers for a Pacific Division title this season when the year began. But the idea they'd be 21 games behind the Phoenix Suns at the end of February? No way. Everybody laughed. No one would have guessed that because everyone thought the Suns caught lightning in a bottle last season when they made it to the NBA Finals. That would have been preposterous. But with only 24 games remaining, the Lakers would need to go 22-2 to pass the Phoenix Suns, assuming Phoenix would lose effectively every game at the same time as well in this hypothetical. But maybe the Lakers have a shot with CP3's injury, but that's a different story to tell. When it comes to winning the division, despite their position well behind the other Western Conference contenders this year, the Lakers still have fairly reasonable odds of making it to the NBA Finals. All things considered, with 1,800 plus odds, the Lakers come in with the sixth best odds to win the Western Conference, tied with the Dallas Mavericks. And if you're still sipping the Kool-Aid and think the Lakers can not only get to the finals, but win, which is still a long shot, you're going to get some crazy good odds on that one also. If you're a gambler, the Lakers are plus 4,500 odds of winning the finals and are about as a long shot as they come. For context, Phoenix and Brooklyn are the current favorites, despite Brooklyn being 8th in the Eastern Conference. The purple and gold just sit behind the Mavericks and just ahead of the Cavaliers. Far be it for me to tell someone how to spend their money gambling, but if you're looking to bet some money on the Lakers to win the NBA title, win the Western Conference and the Pacific Division, maybe you might consider instead using it on something that won't cause you so much anguish and grief in the coming months, because the Lakers are not winning any of those three.